Hey everybody, I'm Keith and welcome back to Wakeview Travel. Today we're going to talk about new cruisers, what to bring, uh, just tips and tricks to make things a little bit easier. And I will be looking at my notes here if you see me looking down. So, one of the first things I would say is book early. Gone are the days where you get the last minute deals, unless you have a last minute casino deal, and then in that case you're not a new cruiser. But if you do tempt the fates, they do tend to give you a few perks and deals if you've been spending some time in the adult arcade. Uh, but really, just book early. It gives you time to get your cruise paid off, and you usually have better deals the sooner you book. The sooner you book. So, next thing, pack light. Don't bring the kitchen sink with you. You maybe need 3 pairs of shoes, some flip flops to walk around on the deck during a sea day when you're around the pool, uh, some good walking shoes for when you're in port, and maybe a pair of shoes for going to dinner at night. So, 3 pairs of shoes at the most. Bring a couple of bathing suits, of course, and but just don't try to bring everything with you because you're going to be lugging that stuff around onto the ship and then off the ship, and it's just can be a nightmare bringing all that stuff around. What else? Don't forget to do your online check-in. You don't want to show up at the port and they're like, "Who are you?" You know, most of them have an app that you can download before you get on the ship. You can even go online and check in there. Put in your passport information. Yeah, I know you still can cruise on a closed loop cruise with your birth certificate, but I advise getting a passport because if something happens and you get stuck in a foreign port, it's going to be a lot easier to get home if you have your passport. So, but that's a whole different thing. But yeah, just uh, make sure you do your online check-in. And when you get on the ship, first thing you do your muster station. A lot of them have videos you need to watch, but go to your muster station, check in. It's a whole lot easier than it used to be. You just go in, they scan your card or your boarding pass, and you go on about your business. And then you're free to do what you want after that because it has to be done. So what else? Arrive the day before your cruise. Unless you live close to the cruise port, if you're flying in, you want to fly in the day before because flights get canceled, flights get delayed. Get there the day before. If you can, do it a couple days before. Explore your port city. Make it a little bit of an extended vacation. Hang out there for the day. Go to the beach or go see some museums. Go to a restaurant, whatever. Take in some of the sights. You may have never been there before. Okay, bring lots of sunscreen if you're going to the Caribbean, especially. Really, any port. I mean, just because you're up north doesn't mean the sun doesn't come out. Bring some sunscreen, bring some Tylenol, bring some over-the-counter medicines, some if you're Dramamine, if you are susceptible to seasickness. I mean, these ships are so big and stable, you probably don't need it, but some people, if you get car sick, bring some Dramamine or get some patches. What else? Get travel insurance. It's not that much. It's way cheaper than the price of your cruise. And God forbid something happens and you have to cancel or you miss the boat for some reason because your flight was late. Get canceled for any reason insurance because, if you get sick on the cruise and you have to go to the infirmary, they're going to charge you a lot of money. And if you have the right insurance, trip insurance, it'll cover that. So, it's like everybody says, nothing's a problem until it's a problem. Uh, when you get on the ship and they give you your card, it's not going to be on there at first, but as the trip goes on, you're going to get a daily bill under your door. Eventually, they're going to put the daily gratuities on there. Unless you pay them ahead of time. You can pay them ahead of time a lot of times. But the daily gratuities are anywhere between $16, $20, and even a little bit more dollars per day, per person, not per cabin. So just remember that's going to be a little bit added expense to your trip. And, those people work hard. I don't know exactly what their wages are, but I know they work hard. That money goes to your room steward, your wait staff, and people like that, people behind the scenes that you may never even see, but they're trying to make your cruise the best it can be. So just be aware that that's going to be a charge on there. And please, please, please don't be late getting back to the ship. It will leave you. So check your times of your when you have to be back to the ship, because I'm going to be an hour late. It'll still be there. Well, the ship may still be there, but if the gangway's pulled up, they're not going to open up that door and put it back out for you. You're going to have to find your own way back to the ship or back home, which is another reason to have a passport. So please don't be late. They will leave you. If you have a problem with anything at all, let somebody know. Because if they don't know it's a problem, they can't fix it for you. If your air conditioner is not working in your room, you have a leaky faucet, or a drain's not draining right, anything. They are going to do whatever they can to make it right for you, because they want you to have the best cruise that you can have. So just make sure you tell somebody if you have a problem. And relax. Biggest thing is relax. It's vacation. Don't try to do everything in the first day. Explore the ship. Have fun. Like I said, it's your vacation. Don't stress. After you get on the ship, you get in your cabin when everything's ready, put your clothes away. You're unpacking once for however long your trip is. You don't have to pack up till the day before you leave. So just relax and take it in. Take in the sail away. Go out to the balcony or the railing. If you don't have a balcony cabin, go out to the railing and just watch the sail away. Have a drink. Just enjoy yourself. Most of all, that's the best thing you can do. So I'm sure there are lots more tips for everybody that they can put down in the comments. And please do, because, I don't claim to know everything. I know a little bit about a lot, but I don't know everything about anything. So put some comments down there if you have any more tips for people. And for you new cruisers, welcome to your new addiction, because you're going to want to go back. So remember, everybody, to wander, explore, and repeat, because travel is the spice of life. Bye, everybody.